This is Allendorf in southern Germany. This is where Carthago models are produced, and this is their showroom. This is the C Tourer L141 LE. It's a van which will cost 86,100. It is 665 centimeters long by 227 wide by 289 high. Okay, empty weight 2,709. Okay, so that's 710 kilos of payload, which is absolutely enormous if you're thinking about it. I mean, obviously, what people often forget is the weight of the things that stick on the roof and all that junk you've got in the garage and all the spare water. I carry spare water on me. Never know when you might need it, particularly if I'm in southern Europe. Maybe in northern Europe I don't do it so much. Even if you end up throwing it out, it's always good to have plenty of spare water. Now, shortish van, but it's wide. That could be a problem for some people. It's wide and it has this enormous bed at the back. Look at that, 200 by 190. So when it's fully extended, this one is not fully extended, it's partially extended. Obviously we pull this thing here out here, and that will give us a bit more space for the bed and come out there. Alternatively, I'll put this thing here back. You might want the steps out as well. You probably would want the steps out as well. So I'll pull the steps out here, pull this bit here out, and that's what the bed is going to be like. There's a cushion, don't know where it is. I bet it's in this one down there. Haven't looked yet. I'll have a look in a moment. So, it goes back, push it back. The reason I'm pushing it back is so I can get this thing here open. And that's, oh, there's the cushion. Oh, well, I can't with them all, I suppose. And supposing that those steps had been there earlier, I could have just put this thing here up and got access to my clothing there. Another good feature there, so you can't really see it in this moment because there's stuff stuck down there, but that goes into the double floor, giving you access to more space for those things which are a bit longer, coats or something. There we go. See on this side as well, you got this space. You can got a bit of space there as well. Very nice. Okay, got the corner bits. They don't seem to know what to do with them very well. Yeah, you could keep your cushion. You could keep that extra cushion that goes in here. This one here. You could stick that up there, possibly. Maybe it wouldn't fit. Well, I'd give it a go. We'll get it out the way anyway. One thing for 2020 introduced was the idea of having a television above the bed up here. So we'll open up the television. There's the television. 24-inch television. Sorry, that's, and I'll come back a bit and you can tell me what you think of that. Is that okay? Yeah, there was a distance on televisions. I remember as a child you were supposed to say 3 meters, or except then it was 10 feet, I think, or 9.5 feet or something. And we're now seem to be much closer because we're using screens. We often use screens which are much smaller, such as telephones and things and computers. And so maybe that's something which has in time been lost. Do you think that's better than having a television externally on the wall over here? It wouldn't really fit, would it? Right, so we'll get into another feature, which is this, a door. Well, that's nothing particularly unusual about that. There's a washroom. Again, nothing unusual about that, but this is the clever bit. See up there? Got a little magnet thing. Now we've got a big thing. And that closes there. Lock myself in if I want to. And I've got this big space here for the bathroom. And if I don't want to look at myself, because there might be a very good reason to do so, we can open this up here like that. That comes out, giving all this space down here, and even got a thing below to stop the toilet getting wet. Alternatively, that's what I did. I used to leave this thing open so I could attempt to shave myself, seeing what I was aiming at. Always a good idea. I think for such a small van, that's a great toilet. So this van, it's shorter than mine is, although it's wider, and 7 centimeters wider, which is in motorhome terms, I think that's enormous there. But I've got a really tiny toilet in mine. You might think, oh, what a big gangway down there as well. This is one thing I tend to notice, because maybe I'm comparing it to camper vans. You've got tiny gangways. Indeed, maybe the toilet could be made bigger, I don't know. Or the kitchen or something. They're just throwing them things out. Sometimes I think that, I say, space is not a problem. For example, when you've got that chair there, you think, what's the point of that? And you take your shoes off there whilst sitting on that, and then you can stick your shoes in here. Nice little feature. You can do that. Tables, quite a good size. Bed up there, and the chub of the bed makes it dark. There's me there. You probably can't see, but I can't stand up under the bed. I have to sort of duck a bit. Of course, you might need another bed. Another feature which has been recently introduced, like this was a 2020 feature, was this sideboard. Look how the blackness there, or the black of it continues into the sideboard down here. A little design feature which I think looks alright. You might think so, but I think it's okay. And you've got a big box down there for keeping all sorts of things, as well as some wires for, I don't know, something electric you might want down there. You've got shore power there. You've got shore power in the kitchen. Shore power, that's the mains. That's hookup in proper English, UK English. Right. Down here we have a little bit of storage in the double floor, and here we have a big bit of storage in the doubles floor, which is standard across all their vans now. I think that is brilliant. And nice drawers in the kitchen, in my opinion. And you might think differently. Okay, so I'll walk you around the outside. This thing here is lightweight, it says there, but this one over here, that one's super lightweight. I wonder why that's a super. Double floor, amazingly big. Super lightweight. Oh yes, it is 2,780. This, I think, though, would benefit from the same size door in both sides. Gas is there. And here, more. So, right, I hope you found that of interest. And you've got a little thing above, or will appear shortly, a little thing above. That's for subscribing. The other thing is for support on Patreon, which you might want to give. But for the moment, thanks for watching. There's lots more from Carthago here on this site, so you might want to have a look at some of the other vehicles. I'm trying to film everything whilst I'm here. I've got time to do it, so I'm using that time appropriately. So thank you very much for watching, and you may see me in the next video, assuming of course that I stand in front of a mirror.